Hi Leo, welcome to your June general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Leo. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Leo and cross-watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Leo. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love life from now to the end of June. Anything you need to know that's happening, unveiling itself to you that Spirit wants to talk about. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with the Leo. What is happening? What is going on? Ooh, we got honeymoon. Okay. It says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I wonder if some of you guys are in a long distance relationship or connection. I do feel as if that's the case, someone wants to come see you, travel to see you, has been dying to see you, Leo. But I do feel as if others of you are just like in the honeymoon type of phase within this connection here, the first 6 months usually. But you guys are really starting to kind of get comfortable with one another. I do feel that you guys have been on quite a few dates with this person, but where's this going? I feel like that's the question someone wants to ask. And I do want to say, Leo, you have been intensely in other signs readings, particularly Taurus and Libra. So I wonder if someone has been just constantly thinking about you, if you've been on their mind, or if there's some sort of intensity in this connection that just keeps growing more between the two of you. Let's keep going. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Leo. Maybe you met someone while on vacation or during a holiday. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Leo spirit. You guys got date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. Okay, so I mean, I feel like you guys really have been dating this person for a bit. It just keeps getting better and better. There's a lot of when you guys like go silent, and whether that's because you guys are in different time zones or you know you just haven't seen each other quite a bit because someone has a lot with work going on, I'm kind of picking up. But regardless, they're just wondering when they're going to hear the next phone call from you, when they're going to get the next text message. They start to kind of worry. They start to check your social media. They start to get a little bit hyped on you, Leo, and they've been like telling people around them, their friends, their family members, about dating you. The letter D is sticking out to me, as in Daniel, Danielle. First, middle, last initial may mean something to someone. But yeah, I mean, for others of you, if you have yet to meet this person, I feel June is the month you're going to meet someone while you're out on vacation, while you're traveling, while you're just out hanging out with friends. Keep an eye out, because I do feel someone's going to slip their number to you, Leo. Someone's going to ask you out on a date, and that could be the start to something very beautiful here between the two of you. There's someone that likes to get dressed up, likes to put their best on. I don't know if that's designer. I don't know if that's like a nice shirt, nice slacks, even like a nice dress with heels, that type of vibe. And they love it if that's you that gets dressed up like that. Tell me more about this energy. Ooh, you guys got the Ace of Wands, new vitality here. Someone could play an instrument as a hobby. Maybe someone is a musician. But I feel with the Ace of Wands, like I said, this is the start to something very beautiful. You could be meeting a fellow fire sign, another Leo perhaps, a Sagittarius or an Aries. But this is something both of you are going to be very excited about. Both of you have been telling people about. And there's just more that they want to have. There's more that they feel like can happen between the two of you, Leo. Even if this is just the first month of knowing each other. Some of you may have met in January particularly, but again, the momentum just keeps building up between the two of you. And especially with the fire energy here, you know, the sensual energy, sexual energy. I don't know if you know this about the other person, but you know how to get them going, Leo. I gotta say, you know how to give them goosebumps, how to make their toes curl. So I want to see what the tarot has to say, because this all looks very positive. I just like can't stop smiling, and I wonder if you have that effect on this person as well. Tell me more. Ooh, goodness. Oh, we have the Lovers. Gemini energy, Taurus energy for me as a reader, and crossing it is the Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay, I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then we'll do a deep dive. But this is no joke, Leo. Someone's feelings for you are just growing stronger and stronger by the day. Ace of Wands is coming up twice. Okay? So, some of you could have a birthday that's August 1st, August 11th, or maybe even July 31st for some of you guys. July 21st for some of you cuspers. Yeah. Oh, they know they have to go for it. They think you have a lot of other options, a lot of other suitors, and they just want to get you on lock, Leo, because they don't want to see you with anyone else. Anyway, bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. Aquarius energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you can have strong Aquarius in your chart. So this is someone who's truthful. You know, this is someone who's authentic, who's very real, who speaks their mind, speaks their truth. They may come off a little bit cold or stern at times, but that's just because they want to get a lot clearer. This is masculine air energy. They make all their decisions based off of their thoughts. They try to be as logical as possible. And for some of you guys with this King of Swords, they have a plan. They have a strategy that they've been waiting for the right time to execute and to pursue. And I even think this person's a little bit taken back in some ways, Leo, because with the Lovers at the dead center of this, I think they were starting to feel a certain vibe that, again, like the Ace of Wands is here, and they feel some sort of strength within the connection between the two of you. But they didn't think it was going to turn out like this. I don't think either of you did. With the Ace of Wands, with the King of Swords, someone could have come from like a military background, a military family. They're very disciplined. So this is someone that works very hard, that has a goal in mind and sets it out to achieve it. And I feel with that discipline, it shows you that this is someone who isn't looking to just have a good time. This isn't just someone that's looking to waste anyone's time. They are very clear on the people, the situations around them that they want to pursue and what doesn't mean so much to them. But with you, Leo, they're getting serious about you. Now, if you're the King of Swords, let's just say here, I do feel as if they're the same traits that I was kind of describing earlier, but there's more you're observing. Almost as if, Leo, because maybe of certain instances in the past, or because you haven't felt this strongly before about a certain someone, you just want to make sure that everything you're feeling is correct, is logical. Especially if this is a long distance relationship, like, can this really work? Are we willing to sacrifice things for one another to make this long distance work? Are we ever going to be closer to each other? Like, you're very realistic, and you like to be pragmatic in a lot of things. So let's go ahead and get into it. Dead center, we have the Lovers. Gemini energy, Taurus energy for me as a reader. So yeah, I mean, already, like I said, even if this is relatively new or this has been building up for a long time, I feel you guys are in love with each other. You guys have so many thoughts and fantasies about one another. I do feel if you guys don't get to see each other often, when you see each other face to face, you can't keep your hands off of one another. They love the makeout sessions. I just gotta throw that out there. There's hot and heavy makeout sessions that I'm seeing for someone in particular. If it's not your message, don't worry about it. But with the lovers at the center of this, there's something coming into alignment. So maybe there is a choice someone is making that is going all in this situation because of their feelings for you, Leo, because they feel so strongly about this. So maybe it's the choice of moving closer. Maybe it's the choice of being together in an exclusive relationship. But you guys are in union. You guys really have. And it's beautiful to see because a lot of the other signs, they didn't have that same alignment that you have with this person. And I just feel something about June is really going to settle it between the two of you, is really going to make it so you guys feel free to call each other, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whatever type of label you like to use. And even telling everyone else about it as well. What's crossing this is the Eight of Swords. Okay, so Gemini energy with the Eight of Swords, it does indicate fears, particularly. So there could be a lot of fears on how this is going to work, how we can make this happen, especially if there's some outside forces that limits you guys as far as distance, as far as work, as far as schedules, right? With the Eight of Swords, maybe it's hard if you guys are at a distance to communicate with one another as frequently as you want to because of different time zones and such. But for some, yeah, I just think, especially if this is brand new, they've never felt this way before, it's pretty scary. It's pretty scary to think that, you know, there's a certain someone that makes me feel as if I'm out of control in a sense, kind of similar to Libra's reading. I want to get a little more specific though, Leo, what this Eight of Swords is. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords, Spirit. The Hierophant. Ooh. Okay, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. So Leo, for some of you, straight up, someone is afraid of commitment. And they always have been. Did not just start with you. Maybe they're afraid of marriage even. And if that is something that someone wants to have in the other person, especially with King of Swords energy, has kind of been like, I don't know if I believe in marriage. That could definitely be a disruption in the flow of what you want or what they may want. Now, I'm just throwing this out there. For some of you guys, there could be someone that came from a very strict or religious type of household. And maybe having, you know, such strong feelings, even sexual, sensual experiences outside of a marriage could be deemed as, you know, bad in whatever sense they believe in, right? And they may be afraid of introducing you to their parents, to their family, if they do come from that sort of strict upbringing, okay? But for most of you, I gotta say, with this Eight of Swords and Hierophant combination, it's definitely about commitment. And you've been the type of person to challenge their fears around commitment, Leo. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So this is Cancer energy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they've been trying to take things slow. They've been trying to control, in a sense, the gaining momentum of the drive and the sensation and the will to pursue you, Leo. It's not working that much. Again, like they are usually the type that usually keeps their space, keeps their distance. But with you, they always want to be around you. They always want to know what you're up to, what you're doing. And again, I gotta say, with the Eight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Chariot could also indicate to me distance. Distance is the only issue here that is affecting you guys from really flourishing to the next level. What's crowning this is the Ace of Wands. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You guys, for some of you, I just hear sexual awakening. Okay, so maybe even there was a Kundalini activation a Kundalini rising that you've activated within one another. It's intense. If you guys have been physical with one another, you feel the sensations, you feel the pull and the drive. And that's something about the Lovers energy that we don't really talk about quite often. And I'm not going to go too deep because this is YouTube, and YouTube's become very limited with expression, especially when it comes to sexual relationships. But I just gotta say, like, when you guys are intimate with one another, it's past just a bestial nature. It's like your souls are in tune with one another, and it's pretty damn good. And if you haven't had that experience with this person yet, man, they've been just really wanting to know what you're like in bed because they can only imagine. But, you know, as far as what you see from this connection, you can see that both of you are excited about this. Both of you really want this. Both of you feel some sort of sensation, some sort of drive, some sort of passion for one another. And it feels very unique. It feels very different from what either of you have been able to explore before. Someone could live by a museum particularly, or work at a museum. Maybe someone is a painter, a photographer that I'm seeing as well, as a hobby or as a career. What's rooting this is the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. So we have two very strong masculine energy here. And again, it has nothing to do with gender or sex. We all have masculine and feminine energies. But with masculine water, like, this is someone who's very comfortable with their feelings, very sure of their feelings, who has dreams that they want to pursue and have belief behind pursuing, and they stick to it. So Leo, even if there's been some sort of obstacles, some sort of challenges, whether this is you or them or both of you in a sense, there's something that feels so right about this, feels like it's worth sticking through it. And this is rooted in romance. This is rooted in love, emotions. And maybe that's a side of them that they didn't think they could unlock, Leo. Again, like, you're showing them a whole new side to themselves, which could be coming from, you know, the activations that you're giving them, from the awakenings you're giving them, or even the Kundalini rising that has been going on between the two of you. Now, Leo, if you come off as the King of Cups, you are someone that is very sweet, is very caring, wants to make people feel safe, wants to make people feel protected emotionally available. And in that sense, they're very, very thankful. And if there is a distance or whatever outside obstacle has been kind of interfering within you guys flourishing, you've been very, very patient. And that's something they're very thankful for as well. You're not dramatic. You're not someone that likes to stir up the pot. You're someone who's very chill, and they love that chill vibe coming from you. How you're coming forward in this connection, how they may be seeing you in this connection, is the Three of Wands, Aries energy. Leo, you get attention, is what they kind of notice and see. Like, even if they take you out, if you guys have been out together, like, they see people start to flirt with you. They see people start to get really close and interested. They know that you are someone that can have and get whatever you want, even if you're not fully aware of that. That's how they see you. You may have multiple suitors, and maybe it's because you guys aren't super exclusive yet, or you're still in the dating scene. This is something that they're looking to change. With all the fire energy going on here, again, they have a passion for you that may sometimes turn into jealousy. Especially when, you know, you're just being polite and nice. You're not trying to flirt back, but when someone's talking to you, you just kind of interact a little bit. They don't want the opportunity of having you just fly by. There's something that they have set out long term to achieve and get. Maybe there's still some things that they had to iron out before they could pursue this, but there's something about June that's making the time for them to act on this more pivotal now than it was before. They find you to be adventurous. They find you to be daring. They find you to be curious. I don't know why this is coming forward, but it's for someone. It's like you're that type of person when you play truth or dare with, you're like, dare. Let's see, give it to me. I want to see what happens. And they find you very fun to be around. They can take you around a lot of people and you'll make it a great time no matter who you're with. And if you have been introduced to their friends in particular, like their friends really like you, Leo. They think you're a cool person. They think you could always come around. Like even if they have like some sort of night out that they want to have, they're like, invite Leo. You just vibe. How they're coming forward in this, or how you may see them in this, is the Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy. So yeah, if this is their role, they're still very like confused about all these feelings that they have now for you that are starting to surface, that are starting to come about. And maybe both of you were in some sort of agreement of taking it slow, or, you know, not rushing into anything, but the feelings are starting to get a little overwhelming for them, Leo. And with the Seven of Cups, they're just trying to select the right way to approach this in the right way. They don't want to come off too strong. They don't want to come off too soft. So they're still just trying to figure it out. But these intense emotions keep going deeper and deeper within them, Leo. And they just want to make the right choice. And again, they may feel like their feelings with you are kind of interfering with being pragmatic, with being detached. But that could be part of the newness that this Ace of Wands twice is bringing into the connection. Things are starting to get really real for them really quick. And they don't know if they can handle it. All right, Leo, to see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold, what else do you need to know is likely to going to go down between the two of you? Are there going to be changes? Is it going to still be slow? We'll go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of this situation, pull some more oracle cards, tarot cards to just dive deeper, to give you more of my advice that I can give in regards to this situation. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Leo, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it provides you with the confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever is going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.